Donald Trump is pushing to remove the true history of slavery from museums. I will explain to you how his move is actually a blessing in disguise if we react the way we should about the preservation of true Black and African history. Pay attention. Trump recently signed Executive Order 14253. It forces the Smithsonian to review 8 of its museums and strip out what he calls improper ideology. That includes exhibits on slavery, race, immigration, and identity. Trump actually said the museums are out of control and focus too much on how bad slavery was, instead of how great America is. As unbelievable as this may sound to some of you, it is actually nothing new. After the American Civil War, the Lost Cause myth was created by former Confederates to rewrite history. It is where the narrative started that the war was about states' rights. It glorified Confederate leaders like Robert E. Lee and even portrayed enslaved Black people as loyal and content. The goal was to erase the brutality of slavery from America's consciousness, and it worked incredibly well. This same tactic was employed around the world by colonial powers such as the UK and France, who erased and rewrote African history to justify colonialism and now neo-colonialism. They controlled media and education, with curricula still used in Africa today. There's an old African saying, "Until the lion learns to write, every story will glorify the hunter." And even Winston Churchill once said, "History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it." Trump is simply doing what empires have always done: preserve the version of history that suits them and erase what doesn't. So I objectively agree with him, based on his motives, not his actions. But he has in fact blessed us with a forced choice: beg others to tell our stories the way that makes them comfortable, or tell our stories ourselves the way they deserve to be told. Telling and preserving our history isn't their responsibility, it's ours. That's why I created The Crusaders, a graphic novel series about African heroes reclaiming artifacts stolen during slavery and colonialism, based on our true history. You can get on the pre-order list at the link in my profile bio or by visiting www.thecrusadersunite.com.